Hey everyone, welcome to today's Cornerstone Connection Daily Devotional. My name is Nate Carter, and today as we dig into Deuteronomy chapter 6, you're going to hear some very, very famous words. But before that, as we start the chapter, there's just a bit of almost of a preamble here. And it says, if you look at the second half of verse 2, it says, if you obey all of God's decrees and commands, you will enjoy a long life. We're in the midst of Deuteronomy, which is Moses giving the law again to the people and reminding them of the covenant that they have with God. And what this reminds me of in this verse here is that the purpose of the law is not just to be some sort of restrictive set of rules for the people, but rather it's for their life. It's for them to enjoy a prosperous and good life. The law is embedded with all kinds of ways to live life to the fullest. And if the people will just follow his law, they'll find that God means for their good. And that's a lesson for us too, that as we follow Jesus and his ways, it's not just to some sort of arbitrary list of things just to appease God, but rather it's the way to live life the way it's designed to be, the way that our bodies are meant to enjoy it to its fullest. It's the good life. That takes us to verse 4. Listen, O Israel. This is the part of the chapter that you'll recognize. Listen, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord alone. And you must love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, and all your strength. This is called the Shema. This is the kind of what all the law and the prophets boils down to, and Jesus references it in the New Testament as well. Looking then at verse 7, it says, repeat these laws again and again to your children. Talk about them when you're at home and when you're on the road, when you're going to bed and when you're getting up. Tie them to your hands and wear them on your forehead as reminders. Do you talk to your children about the Lord? Do you make that a regular practice in your family? Do you talk not only to your children, but to the rest of your family, your extended family? Is the name of the Lord quick on your lips, and what he's doing in your life? Is your testimony quick to be shared? And then beyond that, what reminders do you put in your life that you're not going through this life like the pagans do? We go through this life as children of God. And so I love when people wear a bracelet or have something that reminds them that they are to represent Jesus in their regular day-to-day life. Verse 10, the Lord your God will soon bring you into the land he swore to give you when he made a vow to your ancestors. It's a land with large, prosperous cities that you did not build. The houses will be richly stocked with goods you did not produce. You will draw water from cisterns you did not dig, and you will eat from vineyards and olive trees you did not plant. Now, this is a time when I just sit back and give God thanks for the things that he's done for me in my life that I maybe did little to no work to earn. Maybe it's think about the things that you have to be grateful for. Maybe it's your family of origin. Maybe it's your place in life, just socioeconomic class, that you were born into. Maybe it's the things that just sort of fell into your lap and you did little to no work to earn them. But God loves to give good gifts to his people. Stop and be grateful. When you've eaten your fill in this land, be careful not to forget the Lord who rescued you from slavery in the land of Egypt. Do you take time to remember who the Lord is and what he's done, to be grateful? And then verse 13, you must fear the Lord your God and serve him. And we know this is almost a foreshadowing of what's going to happen, is that the people of God are going to stop fearing him. They're going to stop respecting him and taking him seriously. And they're going to try their own way. They're going to go into the land and they're going to take on the beliefs of the nations around them. And they're going to stop respecting their God. They're going to stop serving him. And as a result, the chapter goes on to say that God then is going to give them away to the desires that they have and allow them to basically to have the life that is less than wonderful, less than God-centered, because that's what their greedy hearts desired. And that's what we must do too, is to fear the Lord and to serve him. And it's not something that's made to kind of pin us down or put us under God's thumb, but rather it's a good life. It's a wholehearted, wonderful life. As you read Deuteronomy 6, Don't look at this as a list of do's and don'ts, but look at this as the God who knows how he made us and how he created us and how we're to live best. And then make your commitment to remember who he is, to share him frequently, and to fear him and to serve him all of your days. See you next time on the Cornerstone Connection.